It's Tyler, right?
Yep. All right.
Sean for reference.
Good. Okay. So, what's up? What do you want to talk about today?
So, I went on a pretty good bender for a while after our last session. I was doing all kinds of good stuff to people on the internet.
That's good.
And then haven't been playing as well lately. I think it's just because I kind of haven't been playing very much, and that makes it tough.
Yeah.
Late at night and shit like that, so it's not good. But I played a game recently. So I guess, do you typically find that it's more valuable to look at a game where someone did well and lost, or a game where someone just did poorly?
Usually it doesn't matter. It's just whatever you think. Whatever you want to learn from, really.
Okay. I'm gonna pick a game where I did well and we lost because I think that I think that when I deserve to win, I'm doing well, and then sometimes we lose anyway. So that's a good place to start, I think.
Okay. Sure.
All right. I'm gonna paste the game
so
ID.
I'll get to that in a sec. I'm looking at your Dota buff right now, though. And you weren't lying that you haven't played a lot recently. Is that like a real life issue thing? Because if so, that's totally fine.
But what's that?
So I'm looking at here. I'll just share my screen. All right. So this is like your Dota buff activity log or whatever. So like you weren't lying when you said you didn't play a lot.
Yeah, I started a new job and I'm real busy.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine then. You know, that takes priority. Okay.
At the old office quite a bit.
Yep. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it was like, you know, that and not like, I don't really feel like playing, but I still want to get better.
No.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to get better, and I definitely want to keep trying. My goal is eventually someday to be up to 4K. So
it's doable.
Currently at 3. So.
Okay. So this replay is unavailable. It was over 7 days ago.
Shitty. All right. Okay, let me pick out another one here.
Okay.
So, how about a Batrider game?
Sure.
I'm open to learning more about how to be a good Batrider. Usually just kind of wing it. So.
It's a pretty cool hero. One of my favorites.
What's that? One of your favorites?
Yep.
Yeah, I bet, because you're really good and he's a high skill cap hero.
Sort of. I'm not really good though, but yeah.
What's your MMR? Pretty darn good, aren't you?
6.3, I think. Yeah, 6.3-ish.
Top like what 1% of Dota players? I think that's pretty good.
It's 0.1%, I believe, but I mean, for like calling me a good Batrider is insulting to a lot of like actually good players. So, but either way, it's whatever. Semantics and all that. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna watch your.
Yep, that's fine. There's a couple things that are jumping out at me. The first is a Dagon. Was that like a last minute thing?
I don't remember how this match went, but
okay. If that's the case, then it's wrong.
Really? Dagon sometimes it goes really well. What's wrong with it?
No, it's shit. Basically, like your hero is not there to solo kill people, and if you like, you can solo kill people. That's great. But Aghanim Scepter does like what Dagon does. You know, it costs a little bit more, but it also doesn't like, you know, it's not gimmicky. It gives you HP. It lets you lasso 2 people, which is what, you know, Bat's there for. This is like playing Zeus and building a I don't know, like heart, something like that.
You want to look at a game where I didn't go build that?
No. This is gonna be fine. I just like that's something to point out right away. Just because like Aghanims gives you like comparable damage to Dagon. Like obviously, you know, Dagon. Sorry, what?
Yeah, it gives you. It's comparable to Dagon level 1.
Yeah. Right.
But level 5 is when it's stupid. But
oh yeah, I mean Dagon 5 is also the most expensive item in the game.
Is it?
Yeah.
More than Divine?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. But either way, Aghanims is just like better than Dagon in every case if you want a damage item.
Mm-hmm. So Banana Dan is my roommate, so we were playing this one together.
Okay. It's cool.
The undying. The sack.
Alright. So no talisman start. This is probably wrong.
Okay.
Most bats start boots. I'm not sure what people start on bat mid, to be completely honest.
I can see boots. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's not no talisman though, just because like you're not going to build this into anything. Well, I guess in your case you go Dagon, so you'll build it into that eventually. But
honestly, I just buy null talisman whenever I go solo middle as an intelligence hero. So
okay, yeah, you kind of want to avoid doing that if you don't have a reason for it. It's not bad. Like there are much worse things you could do, but generally like you don't want to just do something because you think you should.
Yeah. I guess my thought process is that between that and those what are those firefly dealies, fairy fires, you get like plus 14 damage or something, so
no, that's true, but I mean like one cast of sticky napalm at level 1 does that pretty much.
Yeah,
and that's what you're going to be last sitting with, right? Like you're not just going to try to go ham.
True.
So I think starting boots would be better. I guess you could go for like ringer protection or stick depending on your lane, but yeah.
Right. Seeing that it's Zeus, I probably should have gone stick. So.
Yep, that would have been very helpful. Actually, I would consider it mandatory against Zeus, like as his hero. But yeah.
Right.
I also think like you could go boots and stick, but that's like interesting. Basically, like I think you need boots in this lane because like if he ever gets out of position and you get like 3 to 4 napalm stacks, you can just fucking go ham on him.
Just firefly.
Yeah, you just go crazy. And he can't really do too much, assuming like you're full HP and he's full HP and everything. So that's something to think about. I mean, I don't think this is bad by any means, but I think it doesn't like doesn't fit the hero. It's not like a Batrider kind of build.
And no one knows how I got 3 shared tangos, but it happened. So
yeah, it's actually kind of like annoying because you can't have the salve now.
I know. I'm gonna say 90% chance I send it home.
Yeah.
The tangos, but.
Okay, so you should definitely buy a salve if you're solo mid. Pretty much in every case, if you get that bounty rune, it's just extremely helpful. Like if they ever roam on you or anything like that, and you take a lot of damage, or if you take a bad trade, you want to be able to heal up really quickly and get back into lane. Whereas like tangos heal more than a salve, but they don't heal nearly as quickly. So that's important to do. Okay. When you're playing against Zeus, it's really important that you don't get hit by the arc lightning.
Right. So where I am, it's impossible not to get hit. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you have to find a good balance between like.
Lasties and.
Yes, you have to find a balance between last hitting and like staying away from your creeps, and like also not just completely conceding the lane. So basically, just like you need to realize when he's going to go for a CS, he's probably going to use arc lightning. So you need to back up a little bit, or like do the aggro trick here, so you pull this creep back, and it separates from this creep. Basically, just like right here, when you know he's going for this, rather than going for the deny, you should just back off, so you don't get nuked.
I like the idea of aggroing it, just to mess up the rate that it's getting killed at.
Yep, that's good. Alright. That's cool. Okay. So this looks fine to me. I don't know, why did this guy stop?
Oh, he's just out of mana. Casting too many Olin things, I guess.
Yeah, it's still weird. But anyway, that's cool. Okay. So you don't want to push here. So this is actually pretty important. In cases like this, when you have kill potential on your lane, you don't want to push the lane. Like, if this guy has to stand on his high ground and just spam arc lightning, that's really good for you, because the lane is going to be, really close to your tower, and he's never going to be able to walk up and get a CS. If he does, you just kill him, right?
Right.
So you don't want to be pushing here.
Okay. As always, I'll be taking notes to review later. Okay, so your words are being immortalized.
All right, great.
So there again, I got shocked at the full. I mean, I'm definitely like conscious of it and like wanting to be out of range, but I'm obviously being greedy every single time.
Yeah, it's just something that you have to like concede denies sometimes. You're gonna be able to get some, but Zeus is good because he is a hero that like can CS pretty much no matter what lane he's in.
Yeah.
So you just gotta realize that. Okay.
First blood.
Yeah, if I had a stick, this would be way easier for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like a movement that's pretty okay, but you overcommit too much.
Right.
You never want to give up a CS for this. Like, it's good to zone him out like this. This is fine. Maybe even get him to use some mana. But don't do this if you're going to give up a CS. It's not worth it.
Right. Yeah, it's tough because this isn't a hero that I play super frequently.
Yeah, that's okay. So I mean that's that's actually a legit excuse if you don't play it that much. But still, it's just something.
But I play him for cheese, to just on people. So
yeah. I mean, you can just play him for not cheese. Like, he's not that cheesy, to be honest.
I'm gonna try to explain probably what I thought was going on here for me. It's probably that I was gonna clear the creep wave and then go grab the room.
Okay, that's fine. If that's the case, then you know that's good. I mean, that's what you got to do, so that's fine. You definitely need to be using napalm on the creep. So in this case, like rather than trading with this guy, this isn't okay. So he's actually really dumb, and he trades with you with just right clicks. So it actually works out. But yeah. Okay. Wait.
Yeah,
So
go for the room. So I'm wrong. I just went for it too late.
okay, yeah. So that's pretty bad if that was your choice, because you just gave up like the equilibrium that was in your favor. What you can do to recover here, though, is zone this guy out just completely. He has no way to well, he has stick charges. Actually, that's wrong. Okay, so he could fight you here.
Equally good for him to have a stick as it would be for me. He gets spammers.
No, for sure. I still think you should try to like zone him out and see if you can get him to use mana. But either way, yeah, I don't think you should let him just run this way for free.
Yeah, it looks like I shouldn't have rushed bottle either. There's like no mana need for it really.
No, rushing bottle is totally fine. Like you need some kind of regen.
Over stick and stuff though.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Well, I guess ideally you have a stick at the start of the game, right? So you don't have to get it.
Right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like bottle rush is totally fine. You need the HP more than anything. Okay. So you're just pressuring. I don't know why he's scared.
Yeah.
I guess he's level 3, so you have a pretty distinct level advantage, I guess. So that's good. I think he is having issues. Like, I don't know why he doesn't just, like, stick and nuke you there and kill you.
Yeah, I mean...
like, you have 300, 100, he gets level 4 right here. Goes up to 175. I guess he can't kill you because you can just run away.
Yeah, he can death and make me waste my fairy fire, and I mean...
Yeah, it'd be pretty damn close. Like, you would have to go back, is the thing. I guess not with your bottle charges, just getting there, but yeah. Either way, whatever. So you can't control that, so... Okay, so you heal up, good. Now he's getting aggressive, that's good. Yeah, you should definitely, you should bottle up here. Okay, yep, this is good. He just did. Yeah, so like this guy doesn't have boots, so he's just like, I don't know why he went for these items, but he doesn't have boots, so this is a good kill. This is pretty much just like, you need to definitely check if he has boots or not. That's important.
Yeah, did I?
I don't know. I don't actually take a look at your cursor that much, but it's definitely important. Like, I guess you can tell just by looking at him and running.
Probably just decided on, but I hear you. I didn't check the hero at the beginning of the game either, really. I guess I saw. I don't know. I might not have.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if you did or not. Just like try to do it in the future.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, this is like a big strength of Batrider is, he can catch up to heroes who don't have boots, like, and kill them. Right. Especially heroes like Zeus. So yeah, this is good. Something you want to look out for. Okay, so you should continue using Firefly here. Yep. You just pushed a wave. Okay. Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, that's a huge mistake. This is a kill. If you have a haste rune on bat, then you never want to pop it. Like it's only used for kills.
To drag people?
Well, not even just to drag people. You can get a haste rune at level 2 and kill somebody. Bat's biggest weakness is alright. The Bat's biggest weakness is mobility. So like if you can run on top of somebody, you can just fuck them. Even level 2, which is Firefly. So never pop it like this. Like if you're turning it into a kill here probably, but you need to like pop it with the intent of doing this rather than just popping it to get your bottle charges.
Right.
Okay, so this guy's dead, guaranteed. No counterplay. Actually, okay, that was bad.
Is under attack.
So basically, like, it was a good play because it worked out and everything, and like technically he couldn't counter it, but he should have had Dark Pacts leveled for one. He should never have 2 points in pounce, and he should also like just Dark Pact right away when he sees you go on him like that with a haste. Like basically, Slark is really good against Batrider for a number of reasons, but the biggest one is that if he sees Bat, in the area, he can just Dark Pact. And he'll purge it, yeah, and that's really bad. So this guy should not die to this, ever. It'd be better to go on the Dirge. Or, alternatively, you can just, like, spam Napalm him, and, chase him with Firefly, and then wait for him to Dark Pact. Because he has to Dark Pact these stacks off, right?
Yeah,
otherwise he just dies, so, yeah. So, I mean, this worked out, and it was a double kill, but better players who don't go for stupid skill builds would, have an easier time against this.
Yeah,
you still get a kill for sure, like on Slark, but, your method was, kind of wrong.
Right, it's pretty sloppy.
Okay. So it still works out. Great play. Okay, you go back mid, buy your boots, good stuff.
Radiant's top tower is
What
under attack.
boots do you recommend on getting or on him?
I think in this game you have to go Tranquils because they have so much magic damage.
Huh.
Like so much AoE magic damage rather that like you can just get randomly hit by.
Uh-huh.
You could. I also like. I prefer staying with brown boots and just going travels later.
Right. Yeah, travels are just too good to.
Yeah, they're amazing. Like for a hero that wants to be, ganking constantly, like he's great, or they're great rather. So yeah, you might have to go Tranquils in this game, but you can probably get away with just going brown boots to be honest to travels later. But doesn't matter so much.
And then probably rush, blink dagger, and push, right? That's what I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, no, for sure. Usually, like the best. Well, this is kind of debatable. In this game, like you definitely go blink push, like a blink force every game, pretty much. The third item is where it gets weird though. Like you either go Aether Lens or BKB in a lot of cases. This is one of those games where you just got to go BKB, otherwise you just die. Or you're supposed to die anyway. I don't know what these guys actually do, but yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I never even consider BKB on him.
Yeah, it's extremely important. Like, I'm sure that it happens at least like once this game, where Zeus just like randomly ults or he casts a spell, and you get your blink canceled, and you just like are just stuck there, and you can't do anything. So that's where BKB is important. Also, it's really good against counter initiators, like Shadow Demon or I don't know, somebody who uses you when you blink lasso or whatever.
Right.
It's really solid if you're having issues initiating. Okay. So you end up going bottom rune here. This is fine. You see everyone on the map, so it's completely safe. You also get the double rune, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice. I probably should have popped that. Oh, I'm probably saving the word to go try to farm middle longer. Let me guess.
Okay.
So how would you do? I mean, I do that little tick right there at the end. That little napalm bottle. I'm sorry, what's it called? The W.
Flame break.
Yeah. I usually like do that right towards the very end of my ult just to push it back one more inch.
Yeah.
It does.
No, that's correct. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. I don't really have any issues with this. Like, I think your approach is fine. Sometimes, like, okay, the approach was fine because this guy is like really stupid and he's really far up for no reason. But
Right.
it was good. In a lot of cases, you'll have to flame break first actually to bump them back into your range. At least pre-blink. It's pretty hard, but basically like. This only works because he's like sitting next to your high ground for whatever reason. So it's good that you take the opportunity. Don't get me wrong, like that's fucking great. But, yeah, but yeah, it wouldn't work against a better player. I mean, it obviously would if the better player makes a mistake and does the same thing. But yeah. Okay, so your approach was fine. This is totally fine.
I'm interested. Yeah, Aether Lens sounds dope, and I can see. I mean, I feel like it'd make your flame break so much better too. You have way more opportunity to blast people. So.
Yep. No, I mean it makes Batrider like easier to play, which is the most important thing. Like your initiation range is much longer, so it's more forgiving. You can
blink further. And,
like the lasso range is actually the most important thing. Just because it's a very short range spell, it's like it can be tough to work with sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing that so many people focus getting Aether Lens on heroes that already have such long spells. It's like, really, it's most advantageous if you have one like 100 range or 200 range because you just doubled or,
no,
tripled.
for sure. That's definitely true. Okay, so you... That's a little weird. You went for the rune even though you already got it.
Yeah.
That's kind of goofy. Did you... Yeah, this was already taken. Okay, that's fine.
I actually took it, so it's definitely stupid.
Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay, you get top rune. One thing that you're not doing, which is kind of not horrible because sometimes it just doesn't work out, is you're not prioritizing
Dire's
stacking.
middle tower is under attack.
Right.
Like a stack in the jungle at all. So this is something that you should do. In this case, like you have a jungle prophet, it seems like, so it's a little bit weird, but still something you want to do in a lot of cases. So like one thing you can do is you can push your wave at like 45 seconds, just like pre-firefly this, then run to like this camp, and you can make it in time. You might be able to make it to this camp depending, but yeah. You just do something like that, like push out mid and then go stack or whatever, or just like stack and then come push out mid. It's definitely worth the investment. It increases your blink tag or your blink dagger timing, like or it decreases it rather.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this roam? What was the plan here?
Let's take a look.
Okay.
So I got a thing, and then I saw guys going on my roommate.
Dire's
He was
middle
probably
tower
like,
is
"Oh
under
no!"
attack.
And then I thought maybe I could kill him, and I saw another guy,
Mm.
and then I bailed.
Okay, that's fine. No issues with that then.
It wasn't like a particularly good gank because I'm so
Dire's
close to my
top
blink
tower
dagger,
is
and it'd be
under
devastating
attack.
if I lost it.
Yeah,
So,
that's yeah. No, you definitely don't go for that top. You definitely should be looking right now though. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna be a little bit late here. That's
yeah,
pretty
I
bad.
didn't get a kill. If I recall, I paid for it. So
Dire's top tower is under
I mean,
attack.
you were involved with the Sark kill, but that's pretty bad. This is definitely something that you could have turned. So
Sure.
like let's just watch from what's happening here.
yeah,
So like the ideal TP timing would be
Tower
somewhere
is
around
under
like
attack.
here when Undying is really close to these guys, because then you can just TP in, get Firefly down, maybe run at the Lush, zone him out a little bit, flame break these two. You can do so many things here.
yeah, full 5 seconds late.
Yeah, so that's pretty bad. This is a really big missed opportunity for you. You could also like go for a blind flame break here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you had a lot of options here. Alright.
Dire's
So
top
this is a big
tower
mistake.
is under
This
attack.
is like, even though you're already 4-0, this is a big point where you can like solidify your lead and make it really kind of hell for these guys. So yeah, that's big, but it's okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think I probably fly up here to get vision and then get fucked.
Okay, as long as you don't like dive here, you're fine.
I know, it's just disappointing because there's
Yeah.
so many easy kills, you know?
Sort of. I mean, they have a lot of different ways to CC
Dire's
you, so
middle
it's
tower
not.
is under attack.
But yeah, it's whatever. Like the big issue here is you didn't TP early enough. Doesn't matter. Everything else after that doesn't matter so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get your blink. Looks like you still want to wait here for a kill. It's not the best idea. Not horrible though. Okay.
They're not good. I think I just smarten up and don't do it.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. It's really hard to go for these guys just because they have so many stuns.
Yeah, there's the 2 guys with stuns are the guys that I don't want, so.
Right. Yeah, you want the dirt. So I mean that makes sense. You should go right now though.
Really? I
Yeah,
feel like I for sure.
absolutely. No, you definitely go here. Yeah, 100% go here. Like look at how many spells they use here. Okay, so Ice Path used, 1 stun, Dual Breath used, Leshrac stun used, Edict used. They use everything on this guy. So you definitely go in here. You definitely go and you go on Lesh, or you can go on Undying as well. But Lesh is much easier. You also have a glyph up at this time, I believe.
So my tactic has been that I don't go into fights that I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna win. And I just
Right.
wasn't sure here, so I went.
Okay, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Like that's I teach that is like if you don't know you're gonna win, then don't go in.
Yeah.
But in this case, you definitely would have won if you just went in and pressed all your buttons really hard.
Right. You don't think there would have been some fallout and maybe I would die anyway?
No, absolutely no. Like they used all their stuns. What are they gonna nuke you with? All of their damage has been used except for Edict, which is like ongoing. All you have to do is like blink in, use all your stuns, or all your spells, glyph the tower, and you'll be fine.
Dire's
You'll
top
kill all
tower
these guys.
has fallen.
Like it has to be pretty much as soon as tree gets initiated on. It can't just be like afterwards.
Right.
So like it definitely has to be like a reactive thing for sure. But yeah, if you're going like right now,
Yeah, I could have grabbed him right there.
so like if you start running right now, you get here, blink on Lesh, drag him into the tower or whatever. This would be great. Like this would be really good for you guys. Okay, so that's fine. It's whatever. Lesh definitely dies because you lasso him while he's taking tower and all that. So yeah. So that's a pretty big mistake actually. And it costs you guys a tower, but it's okay. It's not one of those mistakes that like loses you the game because you didn't die and you didn't give up your lead, so it's cool. Okay, yeah, you definitely kill this guy. Yep.
It's an easy kill with my dope roommate. Hey!
Was that me?
Yeah?
Invisibility.
Radiant's
Alright, good
middle
shit.
tower is under attack.
We lose this game.
Did we?
He's got phone actually. Oof. I almost got murdered there.
You're fine. Relax. I mean, like, they have no way to initiate on you, really. I guess they even with an ice path, like, it's not good enough.
Twitch blank out like a second earlier. I was scared for my life.
Because of liquid fire? But, alright, whatever. That's fine. Okay. So, I mean, my issue with what you're doing right now is that there's no, like, clear goal. Like, maybe it's to defend the tower, but, you're here way too early. It's like you're 20 minutes early for whatever it is. So rather than doing this, you should be, like, off jungling or something like that.
Right. I
Like,
think
you've already used lasso, so you've, like, you're pretty much useless here. The only thing you can do is, like, pre-firefly the wave and try to run away. So what you should be doing now is just like doing these camps here, or like this camp.
I think I probably, well, first of all, Greg and I called this floundering, and it's definitely what we don't like to do. But
yeah, I know what you mean. That's a good term for it.
Yeah, and I think probably right after this battle is when I look over at Greg and I say, oh yeah, I'm good at jungling, and then I go jungle a couple camps. So we'll see if I remember to do that. But I should be doing it right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Basically, like, you don't have lasso, so you're useless. So you should either be jungling, or you can also defend the tower just by pre-fireflying the wave.
Right.
That would be good as well. But you have to be careful with that for sure, because you can get stunned and, you know, die and all that. But it's definitely doable.
Queef of Pain, do you see that hero's name? Awful.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yep, so I definitely hate watching myself stand still for 35 minutes. But
Dire's middle tower
Radiance has
top
what it
tower
is.
I say
is
fast
under
forward.
attack.
And now I've got my dumb
Radiant
break and
structures
no
are
opportunity to do anything. So.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower
So unless you get a
is
regen
fallen.
rune here, you're not going to be able to kill anyone really. I guess you could use all your charges and you'll have barely enough mana.
Radiant's middle tower. Radiant's top
That's
tower
confusing.
is under attack.
Okay, so this is fine. The order is just backwards though. Like it's
Radiant's top
it's
tower
strange.
is under attack.
So whenever you have lasso, you basically just want to go kill somebody. And this is one of those games where you can just kill like pretty much anyone except for the Slark.
Right.
And obviously, you know, not solo. It's always you have to have a buddy or whatever. So you just waited all this time. Then you know, lasso comes up, you get a rune, enough regen to go kill somebody. Then you go jungle.
Yeah.
So the order is backwards for sure. Like jungling is good. This is not a bad decision, but it's not optimal.
Yeah, it's wrong time.
Yeah. It's like this isn't a game losing decision by any means, but it's definitely like one of those things where like, okay, you know, you're gaining stuff, but you're not really affecting the outcome of the game here. You already have your blink, you know, you're working on your force, which is great, but you know, kills work just as well. And they're pretty accessible in this game. So rather than doing this, you could pop your illusion rune down here, use a regen, send your illusions to the jungle and stack while you're ganking or whatever. That's very doable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because here you're gonna have to go back to base, and you just use all your mana, so it's even more time where like lasso is off cooldown, and you're not using it.
Okay. So maximize my time dragging people around.
Radiant's
Pretty much, yeah.
bottom tower
That's
is
what
under
Batrider
attack.
likes to do.
Structures are
And I got a
fortified.
late. Looks like I just picked up a late magic stick.
No, you got it a while ago. It was like after blink, I think, or before blink, I think, like after a bottle.
It's not so bad then.
You definitely want to sell the no talisman and buy a TP though. Like your hero is too good at TPing and counter ganking to pass it up.
Okay.
You just need to move around the map quickly as this hero. That's pretty much it. Okay, yeah. So definitely don't do that either.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I thought I was gonna get creeps, right?
Yeah, I know. Either way though, like there's stuff going on top.
Radiant
Like, there are a lot of signs that are pointing to these guys pushing top here.
Right.
Basically, like when they just show randomly in the lane like this, you know, it's like two heroes showing lane. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could be farming together, just like doing nothing, but
Right.
it's pretty unlikely when there's a T2 here. So, like, going for creeps at this time is really poor. It's poor judgment, I think, because now you're not going to be ready for the fight, you know, unless it, you know, happens 30 seconds later. Which
Yeah. I remember feeling the emotions that you're describing.
yeah.
Radiant's
Feelings.
bottom
I was like,
tower
oh, great.
is under attack.
But I did.
Fortified.
And then I had
Dire's
a,
top
you know,
tower. Radiant's
invis to
bottom tower is under
get
attack.
out with and all kinds of cool
Dire's
stuff.
top
So
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
So this is a tricky situation because they can actually just like
see you with Zeus, right?
that's not what I was gonna say, but it's pretty much they can like beat you guys in a team
Radiant's
fight.
middle tower is under attack.
So basically, the way you actually your hero is very good against this kind of comp, but only because you can kill them before they get to your towers. And it's kind of the key. And unfortunately, there's no way to reliably do this in pubs. Usually, like the counter to this sort of strategy with Batrider is to like group up with your team in smoke and catch them while they're rotating. Which sure as fuck is never going to happen in pubs, you know, without some, you know, fluke-ass miracle or whatever. So that's not happening. But you can solo kill some people sometimes. So you just kind of have to like see what these guys are really good at. And you know, in this case, they have Lesh and Jakiro who've been pushing the whole time. Lesh is going Edict Max, which you can tell just by how fast he pushes towers. You know how much damage he does. They also have Undying for frontline and shit. So they're really good at pushing, and you kind of have to realize that early. And
Radiant's bottom tower
yeah,
is
so
under
this is
attack.
actually like a. It's even worse that you were doing neutral camps before, because every kill that you get on these guys before they start pushing extends the duration of the game. And that might sound really stupid, but like even stalling their push for 30 seconds matters quite a lot. So then that means like, hey, Jug is getting closer to his Ooh, oh god, alright. So Travis getting closer to whatever he's getting. Um, and, Viper's getting closer to mech. All that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's
Dire's
your
top
job in this
tower
game,
has
and especially
fallen.
with your start. You need to delay this game as much as possible, and you do that by killing people.
So when I have a good start like that, I think I often want to preserve it, and I'm really careful. Especially with heroes like this, where I'm not as comfortable as somebody like Nina or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think kind of what I'm trying to say is I'll start a little bit of a snowball and then play a little bit too conservatively, and basically do away with that snowball.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you find the perfect balance between conservative play and getting kills that are guaranteed.
Right.
But that's really hard.
Yeah.
to be honest. So this is just one of those games where you need to be an explosive player, just because of the situation that your team is in, the situation that you're in, the enemy team's lineup, their gold, XP, all that, and also how they play. Not to mention that. So this is just one of those games where you have to kind of change your play style a little bit in order to win. And it's something you also have to realize beforehand, because now that they got a Rax, it's not GG, but it's certainly hard. Yeah.
That's a tag on my inventory, dude, because I figured it was over.
Okay.
Isn't it? Look at it.
No, you're going for stuff. You're fine.
Could have been a very early angry Dagon, though.
Middle tower has fallen.
It would have been a little dramatic, to be honest. Force is almost better than Dagon for killing people anyway, at least with this hero. So
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So this one looks like it's pretty close to being over, and maybe would it be?
Yeah, let's jump to a different one.
A different game,
Yeah.
Puck game or something.
Sure. Yeah, we can go to a different one. Can't do the one that you linked earlier, but yeah.
Yeah, that Puck one there looks just so terrible that I don't even look at it. But I guess we
Well, it's
should.
8 days ago, so we can't watch it anyway. I'll try it here, but it shouldn't work. Okay. Oh, wow, it actually worked. Okay. So that was 8 days ago too. That's surprising. Okay. I will take it.
And the other one said no go.
I'll check it right now. Okay. This one says 9 days ago, so it shouldn't work, but might as well check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. There we
Check
go.
it out.
Oh, replay unavailable. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What a dick tease. Alright.
Wait, is this even the same one? Is the one I mentioned? Because said, oh, maybe the one I said was even older or something.
Yeah, it was older. Okay, so we'll just do this one, I guess.
Wait, this one says it was 8 days ago. Oh, that's the one that you just tried 1 second ago in front of me. Sorry.
Yep, no, it's okay. Okay, so you went Dagon on Puck, which is fine. I think Dagon on Puck is good situationally.
I thought you were speaking just about the item in general, that you hated it. You just meant, for that hero?
No, just for Batrider. I think it's situationally good on Puck.
Cool.
It's just good sometimes.
Because I feel like if you're Puck and you jump in and you silence them and you do all your stuff, and then you just have to stand there and you get out the deck of cards and sit with them, you're like, what do I do now?
I mean, you can get a nice Heal Scepter, you can get a Force Staff, you get BKB. There are a lot of different things that you can do.
Okay.
It's Dagon is good in games where you can just blink on a core and one-shot them, or a really important support hero Silencer or Enigma or something. But it's not good in games where you can't kill people, because then you have a Dagon in your inventory that's designed for killing people, and you just can't do it. So that's when it's bad usually. Then you go for heals and stuff.
Okay.
But so this is one of those games where you can do that. And not really though. They have a lot of ways to prevent you from killing people. Wind Ranger naturally builds HP, with Aghanim Scepter. PA is a BKB builder. Pudge is just very tanky in general. Rubik has his magic resist thing. You can still maybe kill him depending on what his skill build is. Then
Right.
Witch Doctor you can probably kill, but he's not very high value.
It's definitely one of my worst games in a while, if I remember. So
Oh, that's okay. No worries.
Right.
Okay.
it's going to be depressing, though.
Okay. I'm sure he'll get over it. If you need to stop, let me know. Alright.
Okay.
So
It's 12:40 a.m. And it was probably a Saturday or something.
okay.
Been drinking and probably wasn't a good game. So we'll see.
Yeah, I feel you. It should be fine.
12:40 a.m. Sunday morning.
Sunday?
Yeah, it was. It was late night Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was me and My friend Skylar and my friend Arthur. Just so you know.
Okay, excellent. What is this? CO flush entity packet, whatever.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, there are no heroes in this game. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's because 8 days old. It's like being decommissioned and you randomly got a little slice of it.
I hope that's not the case, but you might be right. Try
Okay.
once more.
Let's look at the latest Lena game.
Alright, one sec. I want to see if this one works.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. Okay. We can still look at the Lena game if you want, but yeah.
Okay, let's check this out.
Okay, cool. So you start with... Okay, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, this is standard mid build.
Yeah. No, this is totally fine on Puck because, like, she's not a hero... she's not a hero that's so reliant on boots and movement speed. And also, she doesn't have Sticky Napalm to, like, augment her damage. So it's totally fine.
Okay.
Okay, definitely don't start with Orb this quickly, though. Like, especially against a Windrunner. Like, Phase Shift is too high value. Like, basically, this is your trading spell. Like, whenever you go for right-click trades, like, this is your bread and butter. Orb is okay at level 1, but it's only 70 damage, you know, before magic resist.
Yeah, it's like 50 damage, so it's basically an auto.
Yeah, if you consider the fact... Yeah, it is basically an auto, you're right. And if you consider that Phase Shift, you know, blocks an auto, and, you know, potentially a power shot as well, you know, the value is clearly there. And it's also, like, it doesn't cost anything, and it's up every 6 seconds, whereas Orb, you know, has a 14-second cooldown, it costs 80 mana. Which isn't much, but, you know, it is something.
30 seconds to battle.
It's fine, your positioning was pretty good. I don't like that you committed to this rune so early, though. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So basically, like, this is the most common rune for Radiant to go to at the start of the game, so why would you want to contest it with just 2 heroes, or 3 heroes, or whatever? It makes more sense to go top, in my opinion, anyway. They end up actually, like, you know, sending 3 top, which is weird to me, but, you know, it's just something to think about. You end up getting the rune, so it's fine. But
Here, let's send. Something out.
okay. You definitely don't use Orb in that way here. I want to see how it turns out, but...
Let's get out, for sure. So.
Okay. So, you could have gotten a kill here.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Lots back here.
Yeah, there was lots of stuff that was going on here.
The battle begins.
Okay, so first things first, you don't Orb in. It's good that you hit both people, that's great. But, you can just do the same thing if you Orb out here and just run in. So that's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is you should be hitting PA faster, just because you're not in any danger anymore, really. You still have Fairy Fires as well, and they can't surprise you with any more damage, so yeah. Here you should hit Witch Doctor and continue to chase. He's dead, pretty much guaranteed, especially since you have another Orb. So you could just Orb this way, get the kill really quick. It's worth it to invest the time, you know, to get first blood.
Right.
Okay. Also here you should buy yourself a salve, you know, just like every game, if you get the bounty rune. It's just, it's extremely important. Like, this lane becomes really easy for you if you're full HP, right? Like, you just attack the Pudge, and then, you know, you win. It's pretty easy. But it's tough when you're not full HP, because then he can, like, you know, pressure you a little bit with hooks. Because, you know, it becomes like, instead of getting hooked and Orping out, you get hooked and you die. Just big difference between that. And it looks like it might happen here.
Yep. I didn't have plays. So.
Okay. So, there you go. I would actually blame this more on not having a salve than Phase Shift, but either way, yeah, either one is fine.
Stood there and took it.
Yep. So it is a positioning thing too, like you're right about that. You just gotta respect him a little bit and like stay conscious of, you know, his positioning, but, yeah. Okay. Oh, whatever. It's definitely pretty costly, but, I mean, not much you can do about it now.
Yeah.
You just do your best in the lane. Like, he's not going to chain kill you, that's the nice thing about this hero. You know, this matchup anyway, but yeah. You just gotta make sure you keep farming.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay. There's actually a pretty good chance he gives up a kill, but who knows?
Blast you.
Yeah. Wait. What did I just see? Alright, this is your cursor. I wish this ability bug isn't here. So right now you're level 2. You're almost level 3. Okay, yeah, so it just disappeared. If I see you quick to level this up, I'm gonna smack you.
I do actually. No, I actually completely remember leveling up the wrong spell. I definitely always go phase shift before silence, like always.
Okay,
So,
that's not what I was talking about though.
Oh.
So like here you physically move your mouse cursor to level this up. Do you use like legacy keys or something?
I do. How do I do that otherwise? Because I hate it.
Okay, you can press Control and then press the key, and that just
Really?
levels it up. Yeah, it's that simple.
What? So what's for stats?
What's for stats?
Yeah. How do you level stats up?
It's a totally separate key. You press Control and then you press the stats key.
Whatever you have it set as.
Yeah, it's like where is it?
Yeah. I think mine was U. If I actually.
Yeah, so mine is H, but like you know, you can set this to anything. I guess if you have legacy, it messes things up a bit. But you could like even do like Control F1 or something.
Yeah. So hey, what about for so I previously had it set so that I would like not auto attack after casting a spell, and then they changed like the rules to auto attacking very recently. So like the setting that I had it on is like different now. It's really annoying. They've got like medium, low. They've got like auto attack off, like medium, and then high. It's like what in the world?
Okay.
Look, see, yours is on never.
Yeah.
I had it on never after a spell, but like yes after attacking. Because if I just auto attack, or if I like directly attack one creep in the jungles, and then like want to look around the map or anything, my guy just stops. So I don't like. No attack,
yeah,
you know?
I mean it's annoying, but you can just attack move consciously.
Yeah. Sure.
It does the same thing.
Okay.
But either way, like I want to go back to like this subject that we changed the subject on. Definitely don't do this ever.
Sure.
Have you been clicking to upgrade your spells the whole time?
For 10 years.
Holy fuck. Okay. That is ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, definitely like next game of Dota you play, never do that.
My girlfriend often sits next to me and says, "Babe, level up, babe, babe."
Yeah, totally fit. Yeah, you cannot do that. Like if you're ever in a situation where you level up in a team fight and you need to, get a higher level spell or level up your ult or whatever.
Yeah,
you're just fucked.
I fucking feel you, and I hated it. I just didn't know there was an option for it in this game.
Yeah, it's that you can use Control, or you can also go to you can set this key here. So where is it? I don't use this, so I don't know where it is. Okay, learn ability. So basically, what this does is you press a key, like maybe you can bind it to tilde.
Mine's O, but it's just really inconveniently placed, so I don't use it.
Yeah, that's fine. But basically, what it does is like, I guess if you know how it works, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you can do this as well if it's easier. But I like Control. You never have to change it, so that's good.
Boom, love it.
Okay. So hope you kill it right here. Yep. Okay, good.
Radiant's courier has been
Okay.
killed.
Yep. So this guy's just completely through the lane.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Did this guy even do a spell on him, or did he just he blocked him off for a minute? But he threw his cute courier at me.
Yeah, I don't know what this was. I want to see what he was thinking. I guess he was like trying to go for a hook on you or something.
He had the courier coming, is what happened, probably.
Yeah. Well, his approach to this is just stupid. Like, he's gonna try to hook a puck. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Before it made sense because he could just kill you right away. But you're full HP here.
Yeah, I just dodged behind creep, obviously, because I'm a pro. And then...
Yeah, so this guy just completely fucked up. He ruined the game. Yeah, okay, so don't do what that guy did. Don't try to go for random kills for no reason. Okay. So, I mean, you reacted appropriately, so that's good.
Okay.
May you ride on nether zephyrs.
Okay, I don't like the way you're controlling the creep wave, just because it's like not there's no method behind it. Like there's no clear goal here. It's like you start pushing and then you freeze it a little bit. You kill this guy, that's great. The lane is in a good position here. Then you start attacking the range creep. Why is this? Do you have any reason for it?
I was probably just thinking that I was pushing up, and then I missed that last hit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm shopping. Did I just buy a bottle? Should I hit the courier?
Okay, so you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Like, you should try to keep it here. Basically, like, you have two options here. You can keep the creep wave here, and it's in a safer spot, or you can push really hard so that Pudge misses these creeps of XP.
Okay.
But don't do one or the other.
See how the courier's coming out? I definitely just bought a bottle and was auto attack farming for like the second that I was buying it.
Okay. Well, don't do that. Just press stop. Or if you want to push, that's fine as well. Just like you gotta commit to the push. Yeah. So also like you can watch your hero like with peripheral vision if you're looking at the shop. So it's not too hard, I don't think. Yeah. All right. Okay. It's good dodge.
I think he actually just hit a creep.
Okay. Oh, whatever. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say you dodged. Not too important.
I think I did hit dodge, but I was just
Radiant's
behind a
top
creep,
tower
so.
is under
Yeah, that's
attack.
okay.
I actually think I'm gonna get hooked like that same angle in like 2 minutes or 1 minute, which isn't good.
It's not good, but it doesn't.
Just means I missed my thing.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much on puck. Like obviously losing the HP is bad, but yeah, it's not the biggest deal.
Yeah,
This is bad what you just did. Basically like any decent player is gonna see a puck walk up to lane, you know, check your inventory, see if you have a ward or whatever. Just, you know, click on you. And he's gonna see that your ward disappears here, so they know exactly where the ward is pretty much when you place it like this. So you can't do it like that. You need to do it when you're hidden, like when the lane is pushed at nighttime or something like that. You can't just walk up and place it.
How do you feel about me pushing the lane right here? Oh, and then that guy took the bottle, so the room. So I hate it.
It's fine. I don't like that you gave up the catapult creep, but I mean the concept was good. I think that's what you should be doing. You're being really scared of this guy for like no reason. Okay, you end up killing him, but it's pretty sloppy.
No.
Oh no, you don't. Okay, yeah. So this
I was just.
yeah, you can't panic like this. Like if you just turn and right click this guy, he's fucked. Like he can't do anything. He's tanking too many creeps. So like right here, if you dodge the hook, you're completely golden. Like he can't do anything. He doesn't end up actually throwing it, but yeah. Oh no, he throws it here. Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically like
trying to dodge. There's no there's no time to like react to a dodge when he's like in my face like that, you know?
yeah. So just hit him. If you can't dodge, then just hit him. Like he's gonna die if you start hitting him here. Like he has a distinct HP advantage, but he does like an armor deficit, and he's gonna be tanking all these creeps and the next creep wave is rolling in. So you basically just like hit him, walk behind a creep, hit him, walk behind a creep, hit him, walk behind a creep, and just keep hitting him. Like when you're running away like this, you're doing nothing. All you're doing is taking damage with nothing in response. Like he's taking rot damage and creep damage, and like he's almost dying. Like before you even cast any spells, he's like below half just from creeps and rot damage. So if you were hitting him this whole time, you'd be fine.
Yeah, if I right-clicked him there, that would have been nice, but I just missed him.
Yeah. So that's a big mistake. Like you never want to panic like that. Like always try to keep the situation like, or slow down the situation for yourself, so you're not like
Missing.
I don't make mistakes like this. Like you might still make a mistake. That's not what I'm trying to say. Is like, just try to. How do I explain this? I guess like don't fall for this guy's like his bluff. Like I don't think he's actually bluffing. I think he's just really bad. But don't let him bully you around if like he can't. I guess that's not really helpful because like it's hard to know when he's doing that. But
right.
Yeah, just try to like assess the situation like constantly, so that you're not like making huge decision making mistakes like this. At least you know in terms of fighting. Okay, so you go back to base. You should buy boots, TP.
It did what he said. It must be good.
Okay, great. Okay, you should also probably buy it like either stick or stick circlet, something like that. That would be good. Yeah, because like you're gonna buy one no matter what on puck. Like it's too good of an item for a hero that's like very low HP. It's too high value, I think. Like it's not great against Pudge and Lane, obviously. Like he only uses hook and dismember, but like you're gonna need it eventually. Like the wand is such a high value item for this hero because she fights so much.
Right.
Yeah. So that's something you want to buy every game. The HP is extremely valuable. Okay.
I get always with her as well. Pretty much with any hero that I like to play. Oh, on the way back, I hated my life there. Like I felt like I dodged it, you know.
Middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
Right there, like goes through me.
Yeah,
and
that's just how like hook works. So it sucks, but I mean you're still gonna live. Oh, theoretically. Okay, you actually die.
It
That
is
sucks.
no great.
What could you have done better here?
Could have sipped him off before I phased or before I jumped, I guess.
Yeah, that's one option. You could also just dodge here. Like it's really hard for him to hook you here just because you have so many options. Like you can go right, you can go left, you can go just diagonally. You can go into the trees. It's basically like just don't run in a straight line, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like don't do the thing where people just like zigzag in like this tiny little like tight circle, or tight zigzag or whatever. But just like adjust your pathing slightly. You have plenty of time to react without phase shift. So, yeah, use phase shift as like a last resort thing. Like, okay, shit, I didn't move correctly. Now I need to phase shift, rather than like use it instantly to dodge any spell.
So here's why I didn't live, is because I didn't use my phase shift properly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
It
that's
is no
that's
great
pretty vague. I
That's
want to make
just-
sure that's true.
That's because it's 12:40 a.m. That's why.
Okay. I mean, that's
Radiant's
fine.
middle tower is
No.
under attack.
Kind of a lame excuse to be honest, but I mean, I get you. Okay, so phase shift is on cooldown here.
Coming for dinner.
Um,
gather round.
so 2 seconds. Yeah, so you definitely died because you didn't phase shift. Okay. So that's a pretty big mistake. You could bottle and then phase
It
shift
is
and like.
no great
Yep.
Okay.
matter.
Recognize.
Not well enough. Invisibility.
Dire's structures. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
Fresh meat.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Silence.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's fine.
Did I dodge that one at least? You did.
I believe so. It's not super important to be honest. Okay. Let's just look.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I
Nope.
Okay, no, it's pretty lucky, but it's okay. Okay.
Way early.
Yeah. So like, basically, you just want to avoid this sort of thing where you're like checking for things that shouldn't happen. Like
Right.
there shouldn't be a rune here at 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Like it doesn't make any sense really.
Right.
You know, somebody should have taken it by then, or maybe like you if you're keeping track of everyone, like okay, Pudge hasn't left mid, these guys haven't left bottom, these guys haven't left top. Okay, rune's there.
Right.
Then that's fine, but it's different than just like checking to see. Rather than doing this and going for the rune, you could have gone to like stack jungle or something like that.
Yeah.
You still benefit like from stacking jungle as Puck. Like you can't do it as fast as Batrider or as easily, but you can still do it. Like you have AoE nukes, so your hero is naturally good at doing it.
Yeah. I often am not checking the map as much as I should be for where the other enemy heroes are.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's really
Radiant's
important.
Like
middle
Rubik
tower
came
is
just
under
then.
attack.
I definitely should not have had any issue there.
I end up dying. Okay.
fresh meat.
Yeah, you die. Okay.
Stay
Recoil. Those are correct reaction. You're still
Let
gonna die,
the
but.
world end
Okay,
now.
so you get like a. Oh,
It's
he
not
still dies.
to
Okay,
me.
yeah, he shot on you. Alright. So yeah, you can see that Rubik is missing right now if you're looking at the map and judging it, which is fine. Like this is you still don't
Radiant's
die right
middle
here.
tower is under
Right.
attack.
You just need to keep running.
Probably should have gone up
Yeah.
to help. I wasn't looking at where Pudge was obviously either. So
Well, no, your pathing was fine. The problem is you phase shifted before you illusory orbed. When you were out of vision. Well, you should have been out of vision anyway. Like, let's watch what you do.
Radiant's middle
So-
tower is under attack.
Okay, you see Rubik, you go back, then you walk into the trees, and then you orb phase shift. When all you needed to do was just orb, and you'd be fine because you were fogged right here. So now when Pudge hooks you, you don't have phase shift to like defend yourself. So you can get a dismember off. Whereas like you would be able to phase shift then silence, or silence then phase shift or whatever. Yeah. So that's probably where you made your mistake here, because you would have lived no matter what, if you had it up. Because like if he doesn't get the dismember, you don't die. That's just how it is. So.
Let
Oh,
the
yeah.
world end now.
So that's where you made a mistake. It's a pretty big deal again. You definitely don't want to like just use phase shift willy-nilly. It has to be controlled use.
right.
It always has to have a function. Even though the cooldown is really short and it has no mana cost or whatever, it's still really important.
No.
Okay. Go back mid.
Silence.
Yeah. Definitely like don't get sloppy like this. Like I know it's 12 a.m. or whatever, but
Yeah.
you still need to get the CS. Like
Yep.
this is a
Yes.
free lane, so there's no excuse for this really.
Yeah, I just missed 2 of them for no reason. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a big deal.
Radiant's
I'm not gonna like
middle
harp
tower
on
is
it for any
under
reason, but yeah.
I still try to make my goal 50 by 10 minutes, and I missed it pretty early. So
Yeah, I mean, dying sometimes will do that, but it's still like this is it's a simple
Yeah.
lane to do it in.
Yeah.
You just gotta focus on it. Okay. So you should click on
Radiant's
Pudge here to
middle
see what
tower
Rune
is
has.
under
That's really
attack.
important, actually.
God, let me dodge. Yes.
Yeah. See, it was max range this time, so you got lucky. But well, you didn't get lucky. It was a good dodge. I shouldn't say that, but yeah. So this is fine, but you definitely need to click on him and see what he has. Like, this could be a haste run or something. In which
Right.
case, like, your decision changes. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's a haste run, just not. He doesn't get it, so that's good. Okay. So you're looking around. I like this. This is really, really good. I really fucking like this, actually. Okay. So before you even get to the haste run, you're
Radiant's
looking like,
middle
oh, can I
tower
kill
is under
anyone?
attack.
Like, who's next? Like, who's on the list? before you even get it, which is really, really good. I really fucking like this.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, this is the best thing that I've seen. Okay.
I think that was panic usage, because, you know.
Okay, yeah, I definitely don't like that. That's it. We already talked about that last game. But the camera control beforehand was really good. Okay. Okay, so this is like very ambitious. You're probably gonna get the kill either way, but yeah. Okay, just use four.
Near
Okay.
beneath the ingratitude.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
actions are
So a couple issues. Here, like you kind of got greedy and tried to go for the orb, when really you should just use coil and kill him. Just run up, attack him, then coil, and see what he does. He has no mana for Wind Run if you click on him, so he can't do that. So just run up and attack him. Yeah, just don't get greedy and try to use orb.
beneath the tree.
Okay, here you could pay shift the cast,
What
and you'll live.
ingratitude.
Because you don't get stunned and the ward and everything. You don't get
Your
mana addicted.
actions are
yeah.
without merit.
I'll have your skull.
That's pretty much it. I think going for the Windrunner is fine. It's a bit ambitious,
Have
but yeah.
exit strategy and not use my orb.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's also tough because I didn't have a TP on me, so I couldn't just go into the woods afterwards or anything, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, realistically, you couldn't do that anyway. Like when you were positioned here. Even if you killed her out here like you should have, still. But it's okay, it's whatever. Yeah, at the very least, like, you force 2 TPs and you still got a kill. So it's bad, but it's not, like, the end of the world by any means. Yeah.
Actually, I've only goddamn 2 kills in this one, and I'm not doing well, which is a bad sign.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay. So you're really scared of Pudge here. Like, you don't have to be scared of this hero. The only time you have to be scared of him is when, like, there are CC heroes off the map as well. Like, if Pudge and Rubik are missing, that's fine. But in this case, Rubik is showing bottom. Like, PA is showing bottom, Windrunner showing bottom. The only hero who could be here is Witch Doctor. Oh, he is here. Okay, so that's fair. But yeah, basically, like, you only have to fear the combo of CC. Because, like, Pudge can never dismember you right after hook if you just, press phase shift when you get hooked.
Yeah.
Or silence or anything. So you really don't have to be too scared.
What does CC stand for?
Crowd
Because
control.
I know crowd control. Thank you. My roommate watches stuff. I say it all the time, but I just can't remember what it's actually meant.
I see. Okay. So that's cool.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
so you
tower
get your
is
Blink
under
Dagger here.
attack.
Definitely something you should be planning for is, like, what you're going to kill with your Blink Dagger, or what's your goal.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily have to be anything if there's no heroes to kill. But in this game, like, there's PA that you could kill potentially. With a +1, like Bane, you and Bane can kill PA pretty easily. So this is probably the biggest target in the game. Usually there's, like, one target that's, either killable or the best, killable target or whatever. You kind of want to identify that before the game even starts, if possible. But it's okay to do it when you get your Blink as well. Yeah, I think we're at the point where we should start wrapping things up, though. So do you have any, like, final questions, things you want to talk about? Anything like that?
No, I mean, I did last time. This time I'm feeling a little bit like I've hit a plateau, but I haven't identified exactly what it is. Last time I was pretty sure about what I've been doing wrong.
Well, I mean, this game is it's more of the same thing, really. It's not like, as drastic by any means, because last time you were just running around in between every lane, like, looking for kills.
Yep.
And now you're farming. But,
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
the way to break out of it is just farm more, to be honest. Make everything more clean. Now that you know, like, the quote-unquote secret or whatever, like the easy trick to 5k MMR or whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's just about making it cleaner, everything. You have to increase or improve your execution, game knowledge, all that stuff. I mean, just starting with the CS thing, that's still fine. I think that's still perfectly reasonable.
And I pretty much always go mid and then hate it if somebody takes middle, but I should probably also start focusing on some other lane heroes again.
You don't have to be honest. Like, just play like 3 to 4 heroes mid, 1 hero in support, 1 safe lane, and 1 off lane.
Right.
That's reasonable. Like, that's all you need to do.
What's your one tip for me stomping all my friends? Because my roommate and I are going to have 12 people here over the weekend, and we're playing upstairs versus downstairs massive Dota Bowl, so I just need your one best tip.
My one best tip. Don't die.
Don't die. Yeah, I'll write that down.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's one easy tip is usually not that helpful, right? Like, it has to be pretty general. I mean, like, play cool, I guess. Like,
Oh, thanks. That's good.
that's fine. Like, not a very high stakes game, except, you know, the ego, I understand that's there.
Oh, dude, they're like screaming and fighting, so it'll be very high stakes.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess just play it cool, and you'll be fine. Well, maybe you won't, but, I mean, you'll have a higher chance of being fine if you play it cool, right?
Right.
So I mean, I guess that's my one tip or whatever. Yeah.
Dire's
So
middle tower
yeah, I
is
guess
under
just like
attack.
I mean, I know this isn't probably not what you want to hear, but just keep trying to improve on the stuff we talked about, item decisions and all that. I know you took notes, so we don't have to, you know, like extensively recap.
Dire's structures are fortified.
But yeah,
And hey, next time, is it possible for me to just download a game that I think would be valuable? And then like, if I watch the replay, then can't you watch the replay? And then could you just control it and we like watch your Skype? Is that a thing? Just so I could watch one that's more than 7 days old, so we could watch one that I think is kind of exhibits worse behavior.
I'm not sure what you mean.
So if I watch a replay and then you click watch game.
No, you can't do that, unfortunately.
Really?
Pretty sure you cannot. We can try it right now if you want, but I'm 99.9% sure I can't do that.
What do I get if you're wrong? I'm just kidding.
We'll get to do it next time. That's what we get.
So check this out. I'm gonna go here. And then if you, it's just okay, great, failed. Give me a quarter second here. Okay, so if you click watch replay on me.
Okay. Nope, there's no button.
Or watch game. Okay, we'll let it load because it hasn't loaded. Sorry.
Okay. That's
so, I'm learning that magic damage can be reduced by items that grant magic damage resist.
Great.
So.
Thank you, Ice Frog.
Be great fun. Any second now here. Promise.
No rush. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no button to watch replay or whatever.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Crazy.
No, that would be amazing actually, but yeah.
You're really nice. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for your time again.
All right. Yeah, of course. If you have any like other questions or whatever, feel free to send them my way.
Okay.
Generally Skype is better though because I don't get Steam notifications a lot. Just
yes.
for future reference. But yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Good luck on your games, dude.
See ya.
All right. Peace.